Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. So I'm just getting cozy here. Got my sweatpants on with my work outfit, so don't judge. But you guys, I had to pop on for a Tarot Tea because we need to discuss this. All right, so Radar Online, there's a Radar Online exclusive that was published today, December 15th. It says, here's the headline, okay? Jennifer Lopez is livid with Ben Affleck after he trashed his ex-wife Jen Garner during disastrous Howard Stern interview. Hold on, let me take a sip of my tarot tea. I've got the real tarot tea this time. This calls for it. Jennifer Lopez is fuming after Ben Affleck decided to unload his Jen Garner during his cringe interview with Howard Stern this week, where he revealed he'd still be drinking if he was married to his ex-wife. What the heck? What the heck? Who says that? Sources close. I get why Jennifer Lopez is livid. Sources close to Lopez tell Radar Jennifer Lopez is livid. The singer-actress believes Affleck broke an agreement they had with each other. Oh my gosh, they probably made an agreement not to talk about their exes or their personal lives. Because remember, okay, so on the red carpet, he was just on the red carpet recently. If you guys watch Daily Pop on E, you know what I'm talking about. But he was just on the red carpet for one of his premieres. It was on Daily Pop this week earlier. And somebody asked him something about Jennifer, and he segued because I guess one of the producers on the movie was also named Jennifer, and he was like, well, of course she'd be here. She's a producer on the movie. And so he just sideswipe, sidestepped it. So anyway, that's pretty funny. So that leads me to believe that the agreement is something about not talking to the press about their relationship, which makes sense based on the fact that he also came out and said that he feels in this Howard Stern interview, he feels that the press and the public pressure and people not liking them together led to a lot of difficulties within their relationship, which is kind of interesting. Okay. So I think that the plan was that they were going to keep this out of the public eye. Now, we're going to get the Tarot Tea truth to be sure, but we're just gathering the facts. You guys know me. I'm a Virgo. I got a Scorpio moon. Scorpio's the detective. We got to do a little bit of detective work before we get into it. All right. They both agreed that they wouldn't talk about their private lives. Okay, that's what we were thinking. Their private lives in any depth after what happened last time they were together. You guys, this is crazy. That's exactly what I was saying. The insider spills. We're told Lopez had carefully planned blending her family with Affleck's family, including Garner and the 3 kids he shares with his ex. Oh my God. That's really sweet and really nice. That's the right thing to do, you know? Oh my gosh. No wonder she's upset. Oh, Ben, what are you doing? This is self-sabotage. We're going to get into the tarot tea here in a second. Let me just wrap this up. It was all carefully planned that, by the way, was all carefully planned. This is in past tense. I'm a little worried they're going to break up. It was all carefully planned that they would do pics together, but that's all, we're told. At events, the press is told no questions about J-Lo and Ben, only questions about the film. Now he shot off his big mouth and dragged her into it. Whoa, this source is getting a little spicy. Our sources add Jennifer Lopez has been working really hard to build a relationship with Ben's children, of course. They are going to read the quotes from their dad trashing their mom. Jen has also worked really hard to have a relationship with Jennifer Garner. Ben just blew that up too. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Ben? The Howard Stern interview really sent Lopez into a tizzy. Poor thing. She doesn't tolerate this sloppy shit. We can't say that on YouTube. This sloppy, stuff. She is buttoned up. She has her stuff together. Expletive. The insider adds. She's not happy. Okay, I'm going to read this last part, then we're moving on. During his disastrous interview, Affleck told Stern he would probably still be drinking if he was married to Garner. Who says that, though? You don't even say that. That's just that's mean. Okay, the actor who has struggled with alcohol addiction for years and completed multiple rehab stints said, it's part of why I started drinking because I was trapped. So he's blaming it on someone else? He's blaming his addiction on someone else? Guys, this is classic addict behavior. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I was I can't leave because of my kids, but I'm not happy. What do I do? What I did was drink a bottle of scotch and fall asleep on the couch, which turned out not to be the solution. So he's blaming Jennifer Garner for being an alcoholic? That's not okay. That's classic codependence, 101, which is what causes addictive. Anyway, whatever. Guys, this is sad. Their divorce was finalized in 2017. Okay. So without further ado, we need to know the tarot tea. What is going on behind the scenes with Ben and Jen Garner? Why did he do this? And what is JLo going to do? Are they going to break up? Like, this is so sad. Because I was thinking around this time, they might be getting married right about now or getting engaged right about now. I do think they would do it quietly behind the scenes because of what we just read, that they really are being mindful of keeping their relationship behind the scenes this time around, since the public scrutiny and all of that is part of what they believe came between them in the first place so many years ago. So let's see. The tarot truth. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am downright nervous for this one, I'll tell you. I am very nervous for this one. I don't have a good feeling. There's some sketchy vibes. Okay. So first of all, why did Ben go on Howard Stern and reveal this about, or not reveal, why did he say this about Jennifer Garner? Why did he go on Howard Stern and say this? What was his motivation? What card represents Ben Affleck's motivation for doing this? The Magician. So he's trying to paint a picture of himself as a certain person. Okay. This is so bad. You guys, I didn't say it before, but I was just kind of already thinking this. Like, how could people's opinions, because Ben Affleck's the one who said this. Jennifer Lopez hasn't said this. But Ben Affleck said, part of what broke us up the first time was just all the scrutiny, and then Geely was so bad. People said, oh, they're terrible together and all this. Who would really care? Like, if you really love somebody, think about it. Like, you don't really care what other people think of you. It hurts your feelings. It's not nice. But, you're not going to not be with someone that you love because somebody else didn't like your project you worked on together or doesn't think that you're a good couple. Do you know what I mean? The heart wants what it wants. You follow your heart. So I thought that was kind of strange, to be honest, that he said that. That's very, egotistical. You really care a lot about your image. Okay. And then for that to be able to come into play. And then I thought it was really strange how, he's kind of trying to have this coming out moment where he just talks about all the stuff behind the scenes. Well, some things are private, especially when they involve your kids, So I think it's really sad that he is trying to be in this magician energy. I think he's trying to manifest a new version of himself. I think that for a while in the press and in the public, he was seen as this person who had an issue with, alcohol addiction, and his image did suffer, when he was with Jen Garner and the breakup and the rehab, all that stuff. I think that he is trying to use this moment with Jennifer Lopez where the cameras are on him, where people are listening to what he has to say, to try to shift the blame and make himself look better. He's trying to play magician here and manifest a totally different image where it's he's well, that wasn't because of me. I'm really a good guy. It wasn't because of me. It was because of that relationship. And trying to shift the blame is never the way to go. Okay, so let's get some more insight. How does Jennifer Lopez feel about what he said? Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. That's how I know it's truth. How does Jennifer Lopez feel about what he said? Three of Swords, you guys. When the tarot tea is just too hot. This is so sad. I didn't mean to get excited. I got excited because I love when the tarot tea just bam, just tells you exactly what, we're not mincing words here. This is what's up. But this is very sad. Three of Swords, heartbreak. She's heartbroken. She's really, really disappointed. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? This is some self-sabotaging BS. Okay, so she's very disappointed. Three of Swords is just disappointment, heartbreak. She's just brokenhearted that he went out there and did, I'm thinking, the one thing that they said they wouldn't do, which was they're not going to talk to the press about their relationship or about, their family, that they really wanted to do things differently this time. And I think it's very sweet that Jennifer Lopez is so family oriented. If you ever watch any of her old interviews, she was very close to her sisters and her mom. And she hated being alone when she was younger. She loves people. She's a people person. She's a family person. And so it makes total sense to me that she would want his children with Jennifer Garner to be comfortable around her, that she would want to be comfortable around Jennifer Garner. She would want her to feel loved and included. This is really sad. What the heck? Okay, how does Jennifer Garner feel about what Ben said? Of course it's going to be bad, but let's just For the sake of getting all the tarot tea truth out there, what does Jennifer Garner think? The Sun card, happiness. Weird. Okay. Here's what I think. So I think that she is disappointed, but I think that in a way, she feels vindicated that he has revealed his true colors. So I think that Jennifer Garner has always known that there were two sides to Ben Affleck. I don't know. This is just my intuition. It's like coming in hot right now. Wow. I'm like feeling, okay, hold on. Getting some downloading info. So Jennifer Garner, clearly, like, she's obviously disappointed. She doesn't want this to happen, but things like this have happened so often in her relationship with Ben Affleck where I'm getting goosebumps, yeah, where she has felt like she's been painted in a certain way that's inaccurate, that he's played the victim, that he has tried to portray her as restrictive or, not the ideal partner or whatever. And so over time, she has gotten so just like she was just so beat down by it over time that now it's like it doesn't even really faze her. It's like this is something she would expect. Do you know what I mean? Like, so she's past the point of being offended because this is what she expects from him. He's done this many, many times in many, many different ways in their personal life, with their personal friends, with their family members. Like, so she's used to this. She feels happy right now, though, because he has now slipped up and done this in the public eye on Howard Stern, and she feels like it's making him look really bad, but it's also really exposing who he truly is, which is someone that does play both sides of the fence. And now that Jennifer Lopez knows, I don't think that Jennifer Garner has moved on. I really think so. I don't think she wants Ben Affleck back in any way, shape, or form. I do think that part of her feels vindicated that Jennifer Lopez now knows how he really is. Like, I think it's that kind of thing where she doesn't have any bad blood towards Jennifer Lopez, but she's just kind of like, okay, girl, like now you see what I've been going through, because she knows that Ben has been talking trash about her behind the scenes. And she's like, she's just like, well, Jennifer Lopez is going to have to figure it out when she figures it out. Like there's nothing I can do. And now she's like vindicated because she's like, finally, everything has come to light. Everything is in the light of the sun card. The truth is out. Okay. So what is Jennifer Lopez's next move when it comes to Ben Affleck? Because she is in 3 of Swords energy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Or let's not do that. Let's just say, what is the future for Ben and Jen? Let's get a few cards for that. So let's just see how it's going to go. Do you guys hear that wind? Oh my gosh. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Fortunes are going to be changing. Things are going to be shifting. Wow. Oh my gosh. You guys, are they going to break up? Queen of Wands, passion. They're having passionate debates, passionate discussions. They are fighting behind the scenes. You guys, they are fighting today. They are not happy with each other. There are text messages going back. There have been door slamming. Okay. What else do we have? You guys, so sad. 4 of Cups, disappointment, looking at what you don't have instead of what you do have. The things that you don't have becoming more abundant than what you thought you did have. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me the relationship is already crumbling. Don't tell me. Tarot T, don't tell me. Don't break my heart. Okay, so let's get a card to represent her, a card to represent him, then a card to represent the outcome. And then we're going to have to close out this Tarot T. Okay. Her energy overall when it comes to him. 8 of Cups walking away. 8 of Cups. You guys, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to pull this card now. Shocking. Him. 6 of Cups wanting to be together. Look at that couple in the picture kissing. Oh my gosh. I think she's going to leave him this time. But remember, when J-Lo broke up with A-Rod, she didn't do it right away when there was that scandal with Madison LaCroix. She waited. She said everything's fine, whatever, because J-Lo is very good at being diplomatic. She's a Leo. Like, she's not just going to fly off the deep end and okay, like they said in that Radar Online article, she has her stuff buttoned up, and she does. Like, she's a professional. She is, she's been in this business for so many years. She still has a career that is I can't even talk. She still has a career that is just going strong. Like she's not dumb. She's not going to just like blow everything up and like make it a big scandal. But she right now is in her heart, she's walking away and she's trying to figure out how am I going to get out of this and what am I going to do? Because she's seen this other side of him. I think she's realizing, I don't think that he has changed. She's realizing he was kind of putting on a front maybe, or I just think that she's seeing that maybe he hasn't matured as much as she thought that he had. Because obviously when he was trying to get her back and he wanted to be with her, he was saying that, he was saying all the right things. It's also interesting to me, and they didn't say this in the Radar Online article, but I do think this is odd. He also talked about, so Howard Stern asked him, he said, were you worried about getting back together with J-Lo? And instead of saying like, no, she's a wonderful person, she's a great influence on my kids, instead of like coming out with like really good things from the get-go, he said something like, I was, because my kids are my first priority. Like, I think that Jennifer Lopez just feels like, she just feels like when push comes to shove, he chooses public image, the media, and his ego over her and over love. And I think it's really Three of Swords broken her heart. I think she's really genuinely upset. And Eight of Cups is walking away. Six of Cups, he wants to be with her still. Four of Cups, the bad is starting to outweigh the good. Okay, so let's get an outcome card for, let's say, the next 6 months, because Jennifer Lopez isn't going to just walk away right away. Like I said, with the whole A-Rod thing, she took her time. She said it was okay, and then I think it was like a few months later that she announced the split. So let's say 6-month card for the relationship. Justice. Justice will be served. So it's all going to come out, you guys. It's all going to come out. The truth will prevail. Justice will prevail. The truth will come out. It's going to be what it's going to be, you guys. And I think that everything is going to come to light. I could even see Jennifer Lopez and Jennifer Garner having a united front. Like, I'm not kidding. I think that we are going to see for real who Ben Affleck really is. I think this has become more about his journey now, and it might be karma, because I think in the past he broke up with her, and I think that now she's going to actually end things with him. And I'm talking, this is like in the next 6 months. This isn't going to happen quick. I would be really, really surprised if they made it through this, just based on the cards that we pulled. And that is the Tarot Tea Truth on that. But before we go, you guys, I have to show you something that I am just obsessed with. Okay, so Clutch Women is a line of tiny clutches. They have like very elevated, super cute little like fanny packs. I can't think today. I'm struggling. The holiday season's not kicking my butt. But like fanny packs and like wristlets, clutches. This also has a strap in here that you can fasten, and then you can wear it a crossbody, you can wear it regular style. Like, the options are endless. And you guys, inside there are positive, uplifting phrases that just make you feel good. Like, okay, so I look in here and it says, you're loving, you're strong. Like, that makes me feel good. Like, we need that positive reinforcement daily. But what's so cool about these bags, you guys, is that they are all clear compliant, which means that, okay, so this clutch basically is a 4.5 by 6.5 clutch. And it meets the NFL's all clear bag policy. So you guys, if you've been to any NFL games lately, my husband and I have Chiefs game season tickets. So this has been saving my life. You guys, the first game that I went to, I'm so embarrassed. I took a plastic bag, okay? Because I had to use something clear and I forgot about all that. Anyway, so I have a plastic bag. I have all my stuff in it, my tampons, my lip glosses. It was just like an eyesore. I was having to like hold this bag while I'm walking through. I like would set it down. I had to it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Okay, so then I interviewed Sarah Colonna on my show. Her episode comes out on BZN TV on ABC in Dallas, December 23rd. And anyway, she tells me about this company that she has. She's a comedian. She's amazing, you guys. She's written books. Like, oh my gosh. Please stay tuned for that interview coming up. And also, her podcast will be out this next coming Tuesday. So I can't wait to share that with you. She's amazing. But yeah, so she tells me about her line of clutches. I'm like, okay, amazing. I need one. And so not only did she send me a clutch, but she also gave us a discount code to use. These make amazing gifts. But they also just are great to have. I've actually been carrying this all week because it's so convenient. I can really fit everything in it. Like, it's genius. It was made for a woman by a woman. Like, I can put my little cards in here on the side. Keeps them in there nice and tight. I'm able to fit a lip gloss or two, not kidding, phone and gum. Like, you can just fit so much in here. And a lot of times when you have a clutch, you can't. But because it's like soft, it expands, but it still meets the all clear requirements. So basically, because of the patented measurements, even though it is not a clear bag, you can still get into stadiums, music venues, music festivals, whatever it is that you guys want to go to. There's also a loop here to put your belt in. You can wear it on your belt. Like, hands-free. It's amazing. So cute. So obsessed. You guys use code BZEN20 at checkout when you go to clutchwomen.com. Just use code BZEN20 for 20% off your purchase. So you guys, this is a gift that you can use, that all of your friends can use, your mom, your sister, anybody who goes to sporting events, or honestly, even just like out and about. It's just like so cute, affordable. Love it. With the code BZEN20, 20% off. You just can't beat that. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I will see you back here in another couple days for a tarot tea time. Please comment below, what do you guys think about this? This is some juicy, piping hot tarot tea, so I really want to get your takes. What do you guys think? Like, what's your intuition telling you about Ben and Jen? Because I just feel like things were going well, and all of a sudden, this one interview, this one thing that Ben did, it just kind of, I think it broke Jennifer's trust. I don't know. And how would you guys feel if you were in that position? I want to know all the thoughts. So please leave that below. And also let me know who you guys want to see next for another tarot tea time. And I'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing week. I hope you guys are all making it through the holiday season stress.